Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to those philators pushing his truth across the four corners of the earth in all faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, this is the brother Amon Abad from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Then we get to sin is going to about how the Lord Yahweh is going to bring, the famine, to America, Babylon Great, and to the world, to the world of Esau Edomite's kingdom, this wicked kingdom, the Lord Yahweh is finna, bring the plagues, one of those plagues is famine, the lack of food, that's what's ahead, and a lot of people are finna be caught off guard, seeing, your grocery stores or your restaurants not having items or not having things on the menu like they used to, but then it's gonna get to a point where restaurants gonna start closing down, gonna have grocery stores have a limited of items that you could grab, you ain't gonna be able to grab a lot of items. Inflation of food, seeing chicken going up, chicken meats, things that you usually get at the store, the cook whatever, milk and bread, all those things are finna be going up in prices, and people are finna be outraged of seeing the prices and so forth, going up. So the Lord Yahweh finna send, the famine, and people finna be out here losing their mind, not having enough to eat, or not at all. It'll get to a point where cannibalism will come about, but it's gonna come into play. Cannibalism where you eat somebody because you ain't got no food. That's gonna be wild. And hearing about it or seeing it. I'll get into it. 2 Ezra 16:22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So many, that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. So you're gonna have people out here, dying off not having no food, man. A lack of bread, and those that escape the famine is gonna be caught up with the sword by way of the military, martial law, or ultimately the thermonuclear missiles, when they be shot towards America, Babylon the Great, into different parts of the world, not the whole world gonna be destroyed once those missiles be shot. So from there, we'll go to Ezekiel 5:16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I will send to you to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. So Lord Yahweh, he's gonna send the evil arrows of famine. So you seen the beginning stages of that now, of it right now. People, going to stores and the lack of food not being on the shelves like they usually be, restocked up, like I say, restaurants, different restaurants not having things on the menu, not having the items like they used to, So this has been Lord Yahweh trying to send this famine for your destruction, and then go for the 2/3 of the nation Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino natives, that they're hearkening on to the men of the Lord from the apostles elders of Brother Great Millstone that had this truth for the word of the Lord. You didn't take this word of the Lord serious. You put it off. You put it off from day to day. You didn't hearken. And then once these things come upon you, this plague of famine and the different plagues that come that the Lord Yahweh has, you people gonna be taken by surprised, Not gonna be in shock at seeing what's about to come upon you, what would they say, the saying, they say, they got seed to believe it. Well, when you see it, you're going to believe it. You're going to believe that the men of the Lord from the Apostle Ellsberg, Great Millstone, warned you, about what the Lord Yahweh finna do. Bring to this wicked kingdom Esau Edomites, to this world, so he finna send that famine to destroy you, man. And your staff of bread, break your staff of bread, the comfortability is gonna be taken away, man. You order off DoorDash and they not having, these restaurants on there, whatever it may be, you can't order off no more. Or, like I said, the price of DoorDash and whatever it may be. Things going up, the comfortability is gonna be taken away. So you people finna be, caught off guard. And these, like I said, these business restaurants and so forth, farmers, they're gonna be caught off guard as well, not seeing the replenish of their crops and of the foods they grow, not coming in, growing out, growing, like they should be. So a lot of stores, a lot, truck drivers and so forth gonna be not delivering, like that, because it's not gonna be no food to deliver to you, to your stores or whatever, restaurants. So great tribulation and the great tribulation, great troubles, and the lack of bread is coming, man. But go to Psalm 37:19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. Who's that they right there? They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. They're talking about the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites. They had this truth for the word of the Lord, So in the evil time, the bad times, that's our head right now, in the beginning of it right now, but this our head gonna get even worse. The men of the Lord is not gonna be ashamed, reading on, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. So yeah. So in the days of famine, the men of the Lord gonna be satisfied. We're gonna be, we're gonna be happy to see these things happen. Seeing the things of this wicked kingdom, America, Babylon Great. The things that prophecies warn you people about. The men of the Lord warned you about the prophecies of the word of the Lord. Telling you what the things was gonna come, and when it come, we're gonna be satisfied. Because the Lord Yahweh, He's gonna have His elect men taken care of in the times of famine, the bad times, the times of famine, and the different plagues that come about. Miraculous miracles gonna be put forth, shown forth, unto the men of the Lord. The Lord Yahweh is gonna make things happen for men of the Lord in the bad times that are ahead, and the famine that's approaching, that's beginning right now, approaching here in America, Babylon Great, and into the world of Esau Edomite. The men of the Lord gonna be taken care of and satisfied and happy, and not really crying and worrying about how they gonna eat, because it's all about just trusting the Lord Yahweh that He's gonna make sure that his servants that did His will, prophesied, did what they're supposed to do, it's gonna be taken care of in bad times that's our head, and you start to see this system shutting down, this wicked system, Esau Edomite shutting down. The normalcy they trying to go back to, and it's not gonna go back to normal. It's gonna get worse, So that's what's ahead, man. But the men of the Lord gonna be taken care of. The Lord Yahweh Shai gonna take care of his men, his servants. But so for now go Isaiah 65 and 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. So who's gonna bow down to that slaughter? What's that number? It's 2/3. Those that are not part of the righteous number of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites. Those that get caught up in the bad times that's ahead. 2/3 gonna be set up for either set for the famine, or you gonna be set for the guillotine. You're gonna have to bow down your head, and your head cut off. For refusing to take right now that that devil's juice, and then ultimately that the MOTB, Revelation 13:16. If you don't take that, you're gonna get your head chopped off. But reading on, but because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. So yeah, so you did wickedness before the Lord when you had a chance of repentance, was when it was open unto you. You see the men of the Lord and the highways and byways warning you, so-called Negro, Latino natives, about what the Lord Yahweh Shai about to do to this wicked kingdom, Esau Edomite. Telling you come back into his mercy, and to his ways and knowledge and understanding of his way and his word and his just truth of the word. Not what these other preachers, Baptist church preachers, or these other Israelite camps that think that it's all about prosperity, and having fun, not knowing that the Lord Yahweh Shai, the men of the Lord, the men of the Lord that the Lord Yahweh Shai has set up for to proclaim nothing but bad times and death and destruction to America, Babylon the Great, and to Esau Edomite's kingdom. So you should take heed, and you should want to get right and get out the mindset and the ways of this wicked kingdom. But not all Israel gonna do it. So what's gonna be set for the nation of Israel? 2/3 of the nation of Israel, Israelites, they'll be set for the slaughter, man. However that may come by, their judgment. But I'll go from there to Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, thus said the Lord, the Most High. Therefore, thus said the Lord, power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. So yeah, so Lord Yahweh Shai's servants gonna be taken care of, and 2/3 of the nation Israel, Israelites, and the rest of the people gonna be out here hungry, starving, nothing to drink. But somehow, some way, the Lord's servants, men of the Lord, is taken care of. They eat, drinking, not having no worries, stressing, or being satisfied in the time of famine. I had bought out. I had just bought out in Psalms 37:20. But cause it said, but my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. So the men of the Lord, hopefully not part of righteous number. The men of the Lord gonna be rejoicing, and the rest of you people that get caught up in this famine and destruction that the Lord Yahweh Shai has for this place, America, Babylon Great, into Esau Edomite's kingdom, gonna be ashamed, man. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do. But Isaiah 5:14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So yeah, so the men of the Lord, from the Apostle Ezra, the great millstone, and those that are doing the will of the Lord, is teaching this truth of the word of the Lord, in the correct way. It's gonna sing for joy of heart in the mind, don't have, a joy in the mind, which that word heart, which that word heart right there is lob in Hebrew, which means your mind. But you're gonna have, me and the Lord, enjoy mine, and you're gonna have the people out here, in sorrow of mine, not knowing, where they're gonna get their next meal and so forth. And they're gonna howl for vexation of spirit, and their spirit gonna be torn, messed up inside, because they don't have no comfort of, what's next, or just having a, like I said, the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, but these people out here, 2/3 of them Israelites, when they had a chance to digest His word into their spirit, into their mind and spirit, to have the comfortability, and stability when that time comes, and not be shaken and seeing, the chaos and that's gonna come about, all hell breaking loose, no food in the stores or restaurants, and not having, what you want and so forth. You can't able to feed your little ones, y'all gonna be torn apart, because y'all had a chance for mercy, and deliverance from the Lord Yahweh Shai, and you're not gonna have it. It's gonna be too late, because we are fast approaching those times, But the men of the Lord gonna, be satisfied, and the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna take care of His servants, for doing His will and believing and having faith in Him, in the Lord Yahweh, having faith in the Lord Yahweh Shai, believing in the Lord Yahweh Shai. But so yeah, that's about it. So I didn't want to make this too long. We'll go into that, about the famine that's approaching fast. The famine that's ahead and approaching. It's beginning right now, but it's gonna get worse. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I'd like to all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh by Hashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters to do listen, keep the faith, and Yahweh keep finding that. Say shalom.